Hi, welcome to this video on how to change the centre pipe on a Peugeot 107. This is also applied to the Citroen C1 and the Toyota Aygo up to the years of 2014, I believe. So we're going to get this swapped over today because it's not seating quite right with the back box, both for the factory one and the second-hand one. It's quite rusty. I was planning to replace it later, so let's get it done now. I bought it over in my S1 through the sunroof because the S1's actually a slightly shorter car in terms of cabin wise than the actual 107 is. And one new thing for this video is I'm actually, for the undercar shots and the working shots, rather than propping up against tools to give you a shot, I actually purchased a small little tripod by GoFree. Just picked it up on Amazon, I believe. It's just not very expensive, less than £10. It's got a little Bluetooth remote control, little adjustable mount stand, and a mobile phone holder. So we're going to give that a go and see how that works. So first things first, we're going to jack up the front of the car. Before we carry on and start working, these are the parts we're going to need. So we've got 4 axle stands, jack, I've got a bottle jack and my creeper, impact wrench. We've got some various socket sizes, a couple of adapters, pliers, pair of screwdriver, a ratchet and a bar, an extender, and a slip over bar to give it a little bit more reach if we need it, and 2 spanners and also some WD-40, which I'm going to go and grab from the back now. So now let's jack the car up. I'm going to start with the front, get it up in the air, and then go over to the back and do the same. With the car jacked up, we're going to remove these 2 bolts here. They're spring loaded and really corroded. So first things first, spray it with a bit of this. This is WD-40's Specialist Fast Release Penetrant. So we'll just give that a quick liberal spray over to loosen up anything we've got on here. And while that's setting in, we will go to the back and raise the back of the car up. So now we're going to move the clamp from the centre pipe here to the rear back box here. Remove this clamp and then we're going to take the rear back box almost off, but we don't need to take it off the rear hangers. So now we'll go down towards the front and under those 2 bolts we sprayed with WD-40 fast release earlier. And there we have the pipe off. So all we need to do now is remove the centre bracket and refit the new one. So my chosen method to get exhaust mounts off is just a little bit more of WD-40. That just loosens up the rubber. And then a flat blade screwdriver just to lever out the hanger. So the exhaust now detached, we need to remove the O2 sensor clamp a plug just here. So with that plug now disconnected, the whole pipe can come straight out the car. And now we've got to get that O2 sensor out of this pipe, which from experience can be a right pain. So now I need to just unpack the new exhaust and slide it on in. Having a few issues getting the O2 sensor out, so we're gonna run this all in here, take the O2 sensor off and get it put back in before we start the car back up. So I had to use the old bracket in the end, as this new bracket is just slightly smaller on this ridge section, so the two pipes just wouldn't squeeze together quite enough to get this clamp back closed round like that for the bolt to go through. So the old clamp was still good. The big issue I had was the old nut, as we saw on swapping the back box video, that is stripped to absolute hell. So hopefully this one will be good and that clamp should be fine. So the original bolts that went up from the catalytic converter down to the centre pipe had badly rusted and had been taken out incorrectly in the past. So it had some bad scoring marks and the threads inside weren't working at all with me. So I went down to B&Q and got these long bolts, slightly too long, but you had to get the whole spring in there and get it compressed. And what we've basically got is the bolt starting here, spring, 2 washers and a nut on both sides, and that is absolutely rock solid on there now.